Okay, well, we've been talking about these flexi bits, and I got one at the store, and here's the set I got, and it came with two pieces, a short one and a long one, in case you only need the short one, or in case you only need the long one, or if you need one that's twice as long, you're going to hook these two together, and you're going to make it that long. What if that's not long enough? Well, you can get another extension piece, because see, I've got something upstairs. Later, I'm going to install a ceiling fan. I'm going to install a ceiling fan, not exactly like that, but in Mother's room. And I'm going to try to go from here, and there happens to be an attic above her ceiling. There's not an attic up here. If I was doing it here, it'd be a big mess. I wouldn't need the flexi bits, because I'd have to cut a hole up there, fish the wire, cut a hole up in the ceiling, and all that kind of stuff. But because it's upstairs and there's an attic up there, what am I going to do? I'm going to take the flexi bits, and I'm going to take out the box where the light switch is, and then I'm going to use my flexi bits I'm going to fish them up the wall. And I'm not sure if two of them are going to be long enough. See, there's probably going to be a fire block in here somewhere. I'm going to have to drill, I'm going to have to go up through there, drill through the fire block, push this up, hook this next one on there, let's say. And then my drill is right there. And I could only go up that far. And let's get you up here. Okay? I'm only going to be able to drill it that far or I can only push it up the wall that far. If the fire block is down lower, I drill it up through there, and I can only go up that far. But if I have another extension, I've got it drilled that far, then I hook my other extension down here, and now I can go all the way up, can I? I can go all the way up there, and I can drill a hole through the two top plates and up through there, and then I would push that and leave it up there, okay, with all of these hooked on, and then I would take my twisty bit off up in the attic, and I'd put my other one, I would put my other one on there, remember? I'm taking the drill with this one, drilling it up through there with my flexi bit extension on there, and I'm going to leave that propped up in there. And if my drill is still hooked up to it, if it can't hit the ground, I'll get my ladder, a little stool, a three stool ladder or a big ladder, and then I'll leave that there so that I can push it up far enough that it's up through the top plate, 5 or 6 inches or more, and then I'll just set my drill on top of a ladder rung, let's say. If I'm by myself. If I was with someone else, of course they can hang on to it while I'm up there and everything. So then I leave this up through the ceiling, right? All the way up. It can go pretty far. Okay? It doesn't have to be just up that far. If I've got a flexi bit on there like that, I can have it up this far through there, wherever. I can have it 1.5 feet through there if I've got enough length to it, so I can push it up through the insulation so somebody can see it, or so I can see it later. Then I'm going to take this section off. I'm going to leave this shoved up through there. Take this section off. Leave it shoved up there, and I'm going to take this. Okay? And I'm going to hook that onto the end. Kaboom. I'm going to hook that on there like that. You with me? I'm going to push this apart. See how if I push this hard enough, I haven't done it yet, but see if I push it, see how it gets wider? Like that. I got to push it at least wide enough at the end to get my Romex pushed in there. I push the Romex into here. Okay, so it's just there. And then as I start pulling on this is up in there. I've got the Romex in the ceiling, pushed down into here, and then this wraps right around the Romex. And I can pull this down right through the hole that I just drilled, boom, 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 right through the hole in the fire block, and usually there's going to be a fire block in your walls. You know, if you have an 8-foot ceiling, your fire blocks are generally about 4 feet. If this light switches are usually about less than 4 feet, so the fire block could be right in there. Okay? And so it'd be real difficult if I didn't have my flexi bits. How would I do that if I didn't have my flexi bits? But with my flexi bits, I'm going to just pull it right down and pull right down through the holes that I got and pull it right out through this, because I'm going to take this box all the way out without damaging the wall. That's why I got the flexi bit. And if you think on the flexi bit, oh, that's going to cost me 60 bucks. Well, how else are you going to do it? How else are you going to do it without making holes in your ceiling, without making holes in your wall if you're trying to tap into an electrical outlet and go down underneath the floor? How are you going to do that if you don't have the right equipment? You know, if you don't have this stuff and the long extension bits next to that, how else are you going to do that? See, that block could be about right in there, but because this wall, this ceiling is 10 feet tall, that fire block could be up about 5 feet. They might have split the difference of this wall. Instead of going at 4 feet, they still could have put it at 4 feet, but my guess is it's probably between 4 and 5 feet, okay? Might be up in here. If it's up here, first off, if I didn't have a flexi bit, how am I gonna reach that from here to drill up through there without cutting the sheetrock out? You don't want to cut the sheetrock out. You want to do that, patch your wall, especially if you're not doing any other patching. Do you really want to patch your wall, skim it, tape it, top it, skim it, sand it, tight skim it, sand it, spray texture, match this, prime it, paint it. Now you're painting this entire wall area. Even if you got the same color paint, I don't care what you do. If you do a patch right here with the same color paint, you're still going to see it. I don't care what you do, because you're going to have 3 coats of paint or 2 coats of paint over the patch, and maybe only 1 coat of paint on this all this other, or 2 coats of paint. If you got 2 coats of paint on there now, you're going to have 3 coats of paint on this patch anywhere beyond the patch. You know what I'm saying? And you want to taper this all out, and it's just a big mess. But if you got the flexi bits, you don't have to do that. Now see, if you do have a fire block right in here, let's say, you could drill that through with the paddle bit or a long 12-inch paddle bit up with your drill. But then, and then you could fish your wire up from here through that hole and then push it all the way up. But how are you going to get it up through the top plate? Even if you drill the hole from the top down with a paddle bit, there's no way you're going to hit it. I mean, you could take a fish tape, and I should have brought that down there. That's another way you could do it. It's with the fish tape. But even with the fish tape, it's a long, thin little piece of metal roll, and you can fish that down from the ceiling down, or from the light switch up, and then try to hit the hole. You're fishing because you're trying to hit the hole up there, or you push it down from the top, come down, try to fish it through your fire block down into your light switch or something. Okay, that's another way. That's still going to be really tricky. I've done it before though. And another thing you could do, instead of drilling a hole from the ceiling on down, from your attic on down into there with a paddle bit, if you didn't have the extension, let's say, you just had a paddle bit, you drill a hole there, then you'd have to take a Sawzall and maybe cut a whole slot, a big square there. You know, that way, as you're pushing the wire from here up through there, you've got a big enough hole through your 2x4, 2x6, whatever you got up, whatever thickness your wall is, the width of your wall. Usually they're 2x4s. Okay. Then you can shine your flashlight there, take a little wire with a hook on it and fish it. And now you need 2 people. You got one person down here, up, okay, no, down. Okay, keep taking it. You take your wire and twist it around a little bit, and then that kind of hits up there and stuff. And eventually you can do it. I mean, years ago, I didn't even know how to take the plastic boxes out. I would take the light switch out, and then knock an extra hole in there and try to drill a hole in some walls if there's no fire blocks, because sometimes they don't have fire blocks, other times they do. Okay, some interior walls, sometimes they don't have fire blocks, maybe they're just on the exterior walls, but then somebody decided later, depending on what your code is, maybe your interior walls have fire blocks too. Maybe your interior wall doesn't have a fire block. But I would used to drill a hole from up there and then fish your Romex wire down, because the interior walls, most times they don't have insulation. And so now you're fishing it down here, and then somebody's down here by the box with a little wire with a hook on it and trying to fish it right down in through the backside of your existing box that's in the wall. Now you're fishing it, trying to fish it through a little hole like this, or you drill this out a little bit and try to fish it through that as you're looking up inside there. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. I've done it before. And that's how I used to do it years ago, before I came up with the idea, hey, just take the box out. It's very simple to take these boxes out if you know how. And I've got some videos on my channel that show you how to take these boxes out. Whew. Well, that's all I have for this time. But I'll be back with more videos. I'm looking forward to this project.